Hello everybody, and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43, and tonight I got some stuff to talk about. This is ridiculous. Welcome to my hell. This is hell, right? That's what tonight was for me. No matter what ship I played, no matter what tier, no matter anything, all freaking night long, just surrounded by stupidity. One match after another, my team, their team, doesn't matter, just, you cannot make it up. This game has gotten to the point where there's a lot of time, I don't even want to play halftime. I play a couple of games and I'm like, I don't want to play this. I'm not going to lie. It's frustrating, man. Like, I'm trying to win the game. I am trying to play. I'm trying to get videos. And what is it? If it's not a freaking 7-2 freaking raffle stomp every game, then it's something stupid like this that I got to deal with. Like, I'll be honest, it's obnoxious, man. To try to make content for this game is getting old. I'm not gonna lie. I used to love this game so much, but it's getting to a point where I'm just, honestly, I'm getting fed up. It's not fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm struggling. And you can say, like, well, maybe you were just having a bad night. No, I was having fine. I was fine. Most of my games were solid. But you would not believe the sheer stupidity that I was surrounded by. Whether it be my team, their team, it's absurd. It's actually absurd. It's sad that, like, there's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore, man. I'll be real honest with you guys. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. We're going to go out here. We're going to challenge the pride of these morons on the enemy team, because God help them. But I'm gonna showcase some of just the absolute absurdity that you guys, I couldn't help it. I had to show this match. I had to. Because this just sums up my night. Perfectly. Literally just perfectly sums up my night. And I know that I'm not alone. I know there's a lot of you guys probably dealing with the same stuff, except you don't have the added pressure of having to make content. Entertaining content. But, yeah. Boy, howdy, this is rough. I ain't gonna lie. So right out the gate, I ain't gonna lie, I was talking to my Kaba the entire time, right? Remember, this Kaba spawned with me. Alright? And this Kaba, I'm not trying to be mean to this guy, okay? He seemed like a nice guy, nice kid and everything. And I say kid, I don't know how old he was. I had this game at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so depending on where he's at, maybe he's on the West Coast, I don't know. But it didn't sound like he was in his like 30s or anything, probably in his late teens or something, I don't know. But I digress. Right out the gate, I'm telling him that there is a destroyer on this left flank. I would like support. He's talking to me in chat. Not once does he even bother coming this way. Not once. Fair enough. Like Thanos says, I'll do it myself. So at this point, I know there's a destroyer over here. I know that it's not the Kaba. Kaba's on the right side. So we know that it's the Lishun. I also know that the Marco Polo's over here. Alright? How do I know these things? Well, there were 2 smoke screens. One was the one that just disappeared. Lishun gets himself spotted here by firing his guns. We're going to go ahead and get our first shot out. 2 pins, very little damage. Now, those of you that want to go ahead and tell me that I was a moron for not switching to HE here, go ahead. I understand in this situation. But I wasn't sure what the Marco Polo was going to do, and I know that if I switched to HE, I guarantee that dum-dum would have come out broadside, not have regretted not being able to rock his world, right? So that's why I didn't switch to HE here. Probably should have in hindsight, but hindsight's 20/20 and all that, and I still absolutely do what I got to do on this side, you know what I'm saying? So, smoke screen in front of us. Unfortunately, Kaba comes over towards me, ends up spotting me for this Genghis. Like, you can't make it up. You can't. Where's my destroyers? Look at them on the minimap. Look at them. Both of them. Chasing the freaking Shima. Or chasing the Schlieffen. So here I get another shot at the Lucian, and while he's still spotted, I go ahead and drop torpedoes into a smoke screen because the only chance I'm going to have to use that tonight, probably. So we go ahead, we turn left, dodges torpedoes. Shocker. Who could have seen that coming, am I right? Now, fortunately, that Kaba behind me is eventually going to turn and get out the way, but unfortunately, doesn't matter, because now I'm spotted by the Lashun sonar. Again, not the biggest problem, right? Like, as long as I'm not an idiot, I should be just fine. Now, I am trying to angle here because I am expecting the Marco Polo, and shocker, he fires at me. Now, what I didn't realize was it's Marco Polo. It has the ability to have SAP primaries. Completely forgot about that. I was just thinking Italian battleship, not scary at all. This is one of those times where I'm pretty terrified of SAP. The battle carriers are not good at SAP, okay? SAP tears these things apart. But we know we hit him with 2 torpedoes in a smoke screen. We know this destroyer has no health. Still gonna call out the destroyer behind me for not actually participating in trying to help this side out at all. But it's fine, because at the end of the day, I will do it myself. I've been there, done that, got the scar, all that. And now suddenly he's decided he wants to come all the way back cross map, try to help me out. What is it? 9 minutes to go in the match. This man has been doing circles in the backfield, shooting at the Schlieffen for the entire duration of the match. And now he suddenly wants to come after I've killed the destroyer. Keep that in mind. After I've killed the destroyer. What good is a Kaba, right? It's a destroyer killer or it's a HE spammer. Doesn't do anything else. Doesn't go for the other Kaba. Tries to come over and help me out. Fair play. Hope the guy has a great night, but the worst part is I'm about to get screwed in the most ridiculous way possible. Remember Marco Polo? Remember how we talked about him having SAP primaries? Well, we get the solo cap on our cap. We also shot down one of his planes. We've killed the destroyer that was over here, all of its health. And now the Marco Polo, which we know is here, is about to do the one thing that is absolutely the worst possible thing he could possibly do. We go ahead, trigger our Arthas, and we come around the corner and slap the f out of him, and absolutely nothing. How the f did he not get Citadel, Wargaming? I want to know. I want to know how that man didn't get Citadel. But you remember what I said, and there's the SAP secondary, or SAP primaries that absolutely smash me, right? But remember what I said about this thing doing what it has to do, right? Little dude behind me starting to shoot HE. We get all of our torpedoes, and they all find the mark. Then we shoot the superstructure. We go ahead, trigger our heal. We get the fire put out. And now suddenly this Marco Polo is not feeling so good about his life. And he's stern tanking us, which means he only has the one turret to shoot us with. So, not exactly scary. If he'd have used his front guns here, he'd have killed me. But he didn't. So we live. And it's at this point where I'm starting to get into chat and I'm like, dude, I swear to God, if you steal this kill, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And I meant it. I earned this kill. I challenged these people's pride. And I absolutely crushed them. And it's at this point, we're getting into a nice little conversation. Again, no hate. But if he'd have yoinked that kill, this would have been a whole different video. I earned it. There is no way that Marco Polo should have got away with that turn at the beginning with 0 citadels. None. No chance. I cannot believe that Marco Polo didn't get dev struck. Can't believe it. But again, like I said, guys, I don't know what to do anymore, man. I'm trying to get fun videos for you guys, and I'm telling you what, it's just not fun to play this game most of the time. Like, you get a couple of fun moments occasionally, but the amount of time that I'm having to, like, play this game and just deal with stupid blowouts that are, like, 7-2 or 7-1, or just getting YOLO rushed by 6 destroyers that are in the match, or I go to play my side and the people that spawn with me either A, spawn in, go straight ahead, die 30 seconds in, leaving me to fight the entire enemy team on my flank, or they end up just running away, or they don't even play. Like, it's not a fun experience at all. Like, it's been brutal tonight, man. And it's just one of those things where it just really makes you think. Like, I used to love playing this game, and I still love this game, but it's just not as much fun anymore, man. It's just brutal, blowout after blowout after blowout, spending hours upon hours trying to play to get the one game that I might showcase, because God forbid people actually play this game like they have a freaking brain cell. And like I said, whether it's your team or their team, it doesn't really matter. Like, I need games that are actually entertaining to show. Like, I don't wanna be like Jingles and do nothing but community replays. Like, that's just not me, man. I don't like that stuff. I like playing, I like doing community replays on occasion, but I like playing the game. And if every game's just an absolute freaking raffle stomp, like, it's just not fun, right? Like, I can't be the only one. Like, you guys see the same stuff I do, right? We're all in the same boat. We all see the stuff. And I just came off of having my best game ever in The Conqueror, right? So it's not like I'm having bad games. It's just that, like, the games that are entertaining, or the games that, and the ones that come down to the wire, are so few and far between that it's absurd. There's no other way to put it. It's absurd. But, yeah. I don't know. I know this isn't quite the video you guys were probably looking for, but I had to get this stuff off my chest, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's been rough out here. But, you know me, I'll continue to pump out the content to try to make videos. I sacrifice for you guys. That's the thing. Like, this is my job, so I gotta suck it up, Buttercup, and just get to it. And I ain't gonna lie, this guy in the Kaaba almost lost this fight against this Kaaba. And then the Rune didn't even bother trying to go after the Kaaba. Like, he's in a Rune. He's in a cruiser. What is this game coming to, man? What is the game coming to? Either way, we ended up doing everything we could. We got our high cal. We got our 116,000 damage, top of the leaderboard, 3,100 base XP, and a 4v4. You guys tell me what I got to do, man. Is there something that I can do to make this game more entertaining? Because it's getting rough out here. It's getting real rough. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.